The oceans are heating up. The fish are disappearing. Mosquito-borne diseases like malaria are now spreading. 400,000 people died last year in India alone from respiratory-related illnesses. Millions of others are going to be affected unless we stop this planet from warming up uncontrollably. 1.2 billion people don't have safe water to drink. We have a challenge for this generation in order to make sure that we change the course of history. And the way we're going to do that is by healing the planet, by building a green revolution into a mighty green wave that is going to sweep over the political landscape in this country.
And we are here to say one movement, that we do not have any throwaway resources, we don't have any throwaway species, and we don't have any throwaway children or neighborhoods either. It's all precious, it's all precious, it's all precious, and we're going to defend it. We're going to defend it. This is a new movement. This is a new movement.
Excellent. Well, this is Powershift 2007. Do you need me to hold this? Are we good? Beautiful. It's the first ever National Youth Climate Conference that we know of. We're expecting over 6,000 people from across the United States, from Canada, from Guam and Puerto Rico and Australia, all coming together about how youth can lead the movement against global warming. We know that the adults aren't doing enough. We know that our senators and congressmen aren't representing us. We're the generation that's going to feel the worst impact. So you got people coming out of here and demanding what we need and meeting other people and organizing and creating relationships and friendships and optimism, and I don't know, it's got everything you need, all the ingredients for a good movement.
So what do you want to see out of this?
I want to see the youth taking the lead. Like, I have been in an organization that's been trying to sort of incubate for a while, like different youth leaders, and it's constantly hard because you're trying to give all the information, and young people, I think, are constantly told they should be following the old people, and we're way past that point. We have 5,000 young people here, and that is enough for them to, they've got the scientists, they've got the policymakers. People here are probably some of the smartest people in this country, and I just feel like what I want is for people to run out of this conference and go back to their campuses or their communities, meet with their senators and congressmen, run for office, and just start to take the lead on this stuff, and don't need to take no guff from any of the adults.
Global warming's got to go!
would be wrong and mistaken if I were to tell you that this thing that you are creating, which is about to emerge as the most powerful and largest and fastest growing grassroots movement in the history of the country, that's what you're doing, is going to be welcomed by everybody and loved by everybody. I need to let you know, because I respect you so much, that they are already scheming, planning, plotting to derail this movement. Oh yes they are, because they evil.
You can't do it.
Is that who you are? Is that who you are?
You can't do it.
The reason that we're supporting the 80% by 2050 is that's the scientific consensus. Many of us have already crossed the tipping point and are in for some very severe impacts. And I would love to hear what your objections are.
I have an objection. I'm not going to say I can't support it. It's a figure which I can't tell you that I either oppose or support. What I favor is a massive investment in clean energy, alternative energy. That's what I favor.
And you ask yourself, what's going on here? Well, here's what's going on. The people back home have bought into their powerlessness. They bought into their powerlessness because from kindergarten on, they are told in a million ways that they don't have power, they don't count, they don't matter, they can't fight City Hall, they can't take on Exxon.
Hi, my name is Yasmin Kenny. I'm from Tampa, Florida, and I am an ardent supporter of the clean energy movement and the youth. This is my first time really lobbying at the Capitol, lobbied for Bill Nelson's office today, and I'm very proud of the fact that I essentially just knocked Chris Shea back down to size. He spoke right after Van Jones, who gave an eloquent speech connecting environmentalism and racism and justice and all of these fights together, and then Chris Shea came right after him and basically said that Van Jones' speech was like idealistic and like not possible, and that in order to win our fight we need to focus on one thing and not spread ourselves all around. And I just came backstage to him and I said, "Hi, Mr. Shea, I'd just like to tell you that, you know, this is all one fight."
This movement is going to defend the vulnerable planet and vulnerable people too.
I'm Ted Nordhaus, author of Breakthrough, From the Death of Environmentalism to the Politics of Possibility, which is a book about the need to build a post-environmental movement that is big enough and expansive enough to address the crisis that is global warming at a global level. And we argue that to do that we need to focus not just simply on the nightmare that is global warming, but on the dream of a world that we all want to be a part of. We need to articulate to Americans and to other people around the globe what's in addressing the global climate crisis, other than avoiding the end of the world.
We are here to say one movement, that we do not have any throwaway resources, we don't have any throwaway species, and we don't have any throwaway children or neighborhoods either. It's all precious, it's all precious, it's all precious, and we're going to defend it. We're going to defend it. This is a new movement. This is a new movement.
We have been socialized and indoctrinated into a way of being where we are numbed to reality. So almost so that we are blinded to it, so that we don't even know the consequences of the actions that we are taking. A true human experience is one in which we have a lot of feeling and emotion moving through us all the time, where we have an acknowledgement and a recognition of our spirit and our connection to other spirit that exists in this world.
I've never felt so good, and it's not me, and that's what I love about it. It's not just me, it's everybody. That's what drives me wild. I can feel it. It's in the air. It's everywhere, and I just love it so much. I just want you all to know that. I just want y'all to know that. It means so much to me. Because that's what I feel. Oh my God. This is about love and we're doing it. We're making it happen. They've never seen anything like this. And of course they're scared. Of course they're scared. Because we're doing it. Because we're making it happen. Because we've opened our hearts. Oh, we're trying. And part of it hurts because it hurts. Because it hurts to break down those walls. But we're doing it. And it's painful, and it's beautiful, and it's human. And that's what I love about it.
I'm doubtful in my experiences that I have had in North America and around the world that many of us here in North America have ever experienced the true freedom that it is to be a human being.
It's because fundamentally, the people who are in charge of this system, who are in charge of this society, believe that we have a disposable planet and we have disposable people.
You know, and the depth of that healing and that internal process, I cannot underemphasize. In fact, I've not seen a North American person who didn't have to go through a complete mental, emotional, and spiritual breakdown before they can build themselves into being a truly free human being. So prepare yourself for that path. It takes time, but we need to walk it. Because we are yearning and we are praying as the original peoples of this land that we can recognize the inhumanity that we are carrying within us and return back to a way of being indigenous, which we all were at one time.
Well, let me tell you something.
It goes against a traditional view of what thought is that most of us, including me, were brought up with. That traditional view goes like this. It says, thought is conscious, it is universal, everybody thinks the same way. Its base reason is logical, it's literal, it fits the world. It's unemotional, emotion goes against reason. It's disembodied and abstract, and reason serves self-interest. Okay? Every false in every single one of those. Every one of those is false.
Well, honestly, part of the reason that I came was just a personal reaction to the Friedman article calling us the quiet generation, which kind of made me want to prove him wrong. And I think that we need to continue in this vein, not only of getting youth together, but also demanding change in a positive way and not trying to clash with governmental agencies, but trying to show them that we want to work with them and that we care about politics, even though most people don't think that we do. And I think that there can be, constructive change in ways other than just mass protests and things like that. I mean, it's a different kind of social activism.
When they come to you with that kind of crap, all you gotta do is smile and say,
fuck you!